the title, The Power of Teamwork. And with that, I call on Brother Ramazani, and let's give him undivided attention.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't be shy. Don't feel hungry. Good morning for everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's a good day today to be here. Every Sunday is our good day for us to be here. We should be feeling happy, smiling. Especially we see our sister Mickey is back here. She was sick for a couple of days, a couple of weeks. So today, this Sunday, as Brother Charles said, our topic for today is the power of teamwork. Which is the strength of unity. The power of being together. And also, it can be translated by the potentiality in unity. So for me to proceed with this exhortation, I prefer doing some demonstration, or I will start with some illustrations. And those will be demonstration that everyone knows, that we always see in our daily life, every day, all the time. I will take the first example, and I will try to correct my English because I know Sister Mickey, I can have some difficulty to understand my English. I will start with the first example about the national motto in France. My pronunciation was motto, but Sabina said, no, Papa, don't say motto, they will laugh on you. I said, okay, motto of France, which is, the motto in France is Union fait la force. Devise, motto. Motto is English, right? Motto. Mara? You guys, English. Motto? Okay, my English is low. So, the motto in France, they said, Union fait la force. And if we can translate that, in Swahili, we say umoja ni nguvu. And in my dialect, in my language, we say e indo ki e buloibita. That is my own language. But in your language, English, is union in strength. No, union is strength. It's okay?
Yeah, unity is strength.
Unity?
Unity is strength.
Okay, unity in strength. Okay. So I was trying to say that so that we can be all in the same ship, so we can be all together in the same canoe to go to understand what I want to say today. And if we can see the sense or the meaning of unity is to add the strength, to multiply the power, or to accumulate, to concentrate the strength. We have the common word in almost all companies. In all companies, they have the common word is teamwork, which means working together, helping each other, adding power or strength together, combine our power. And I will give you some examples that prove teamwork or power of being united is very important. Last week we had a teamwork. The time that we tried, no, not trying, the time that we went from Carol Stream to Saint Charles. Saint Charles? Okay, so we did a teamwork. We have shown the teamwork, the importance of teamwork by moving then from Carol Stream, his old house, to the new house in Saint Charles, the other side. If we should leave him alone to do the same work, maybe it could take more than 10, 12 hours. But because we were a team, we did that in a couple hours and everything was done. And we have the idea of teamwork in Genesis 1, verse 26. The same Genesis 1:26 is the same idea as Genesis 2, verse 18. The time that when God created human beings. And human beings is in plural. He didn't create only one, he created two human beings. In idea of supporting each other, in idea of helping one another. And this idea is clear in the book of Ecclesiastes, the book that Dan just read now, book of Ecclesiastes 4, chapter 4, verse 9 to 10. It says, two are better off than one, because together they can work more effectively. If one of them falls down, the other can help him up. But if someone is alone and falls, it's just too bad, because there is no one to help him. So that is idea of teamwork. That is idea of helping each other, supporting one another. We have the common example, as I said, illustrations. How ants build the house. We know ant, the small insect, ant. How they do build their house. They always do their house in group. One ant cannot build a house, but when there are so many, they always, each and every one will break a small amount, and they always build the house in a group as a teamwork. It's the same. We know how the bee used to make honey. Bees used to make honey when they are more, where they are multiple, when they are a group, when they are working as teamwork. And one time here, I remember we had one visitor here. He gave one example of sticks. If we have one stick, maybe like this, or maybe like this, to cut it. Like me, I can do it at once and it can be cut. I can cut it, I can afford to cut it. But if we make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of this, to save someone to cut them, it will be hard. That is idea of teamwork. So if you are alone, it's not good enough. You can do whatever you can, but it's not good enough. But as a group, as a team, you can do more. We know how the country got independence, how the country got freedom. Because we know in long time ago, from maybe in 1500, 1600, or 1700, 1800 years ago, most of people from Europe, they came to Africa, to America, to Asia, everywhere. Whenever they arrived at one country, one place, they used to say, we are the people who discovered this land. Like my river Congo, river in my country, Congo. Diego Cao from, I know, Portugal, maybe Portugal. He said he's the one to discover river Congo, while before him was other people there. Like in America is Amerigo Disputes, maybe some the name like that, Amerigo Disputes, the one who discovered America. I don't know if it was Christopher Colombo or whatever, but I know Amerigo Disputes. There was someone who went to South Africa, down South Africa. He said he's the one to discover horn of hope. There is one horn of hope in South America. So those people, they came, they discovered in that way, and they occupied the land. Colonization started at that time. So people, the owner of land, they didn't have anything to say. So they were colonized. For them to get independence it was a system of teamwork. Like in America here, we have George Washington with a bunch of people, because he was a leader. He can't be a leader without people. So it was a group of people that said, no, we have to have independence. And America, through George Washington, they got independence. It was 4th July, right? 4th July. In Congo, it was the same. Lumumba, Emery Patrice Lumumba. He was not alone. He was with a bunch of people, of Congolese, who said, no, we have to stand. We have to declare our independence. And it was like that. It was not only America or Congo, even maybe in Cameroon, in all country, it was the same. So the idea, it was teamwork. Only one could not ask for independence and to get that independence. No, but it was because they make their group, they make a team for them to stand up and declare their independence. So that is how people should be. So brothers and sisters, all of these physical aspects are showing the importance of teamwork. But there is also a spiritual aspect of accumulating strength. Here in this church, in our ecclesia here, I learn and I like some people. I learn and I like some people, the way they do. When they are praying, they always hold each other. And when you see people that are holding each other, that is to support one another spiritually. That is to accumulate the power or spiritual power, vice versa. we know each other, we are in this ecclesia, but sometimes some some when they were praying, some who used to hold each other, maybe wife and husband, maybe friend and friend, I don't know. But some knows each other. Here we know. So that is to show that you are accumulating, you are adding your power spiritual. You are like vice versa between you. And also, I like brothers and sisters who always like to join or to participate Bible study and Sunday school, who always participate on gathering and also at different gospel assembly. All those is to support, is to encourage, to accumulating their spiritual power in prayer. And for that, we are going to read from the book of Romans chapter 12. Romans chapter 12, from 15 to 16. Be happy with those who are happy. Weep with those who weep. Have the same concern for everyone. Do not be proud, but accept humble duties. Do not think of yourselves as wise. So, brothers and sisters, the big question, and that question will take us to the conclusion of this exhortation. The question is, what can we do to be stronger? What can we do to get to get strength and to accumulate strength? What can we do to increase our faith? So before to answer for all these questions, we should know which strength, which power are we talking about. If we are speaking, we are saying about strength, about power, which strength are we talking about? I'm 100% sure that it's not a strength for wrestling to become like John Cena. No, it's not like that power. It's not strength of running, maybe expecting to get a trophy at marathon running. It's not that strength. It's not the strength of lifting metal at the gym. No, we are not talking about that strength. Either it's not a strength of playing soccer or football to become like Ronaldinho Mbappe. It's not that strength we are talking about. However, as the children of God, the strength that we are talking about is the power to endure, to overcome all kind of a trial, to overcome all kind of temptation that we are facing. And that power, we can find it only in reading, only in studying, only in discussing the Bible. And especially that power, we can find it in prayer, as it says in the Bible. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, pray at all the time, which means pray without ceasing. So, brothers and sisters, remember Last Supper before Jesus died. That supper was to bring the disciples together and having good memory in Jesus. The same before Jesus he ascended, before Jesus to go to be taken to heaven, he told disciples to stay at one place in Galilee, which means to be united, to be concentrated, only to be as a teamwork. Today, you and me, we are invited, beside of doing teamwork of physical activity, today we are as well called, we are invited to be united, to do everything in unity, to make a teamwork in prayer while waiting the return of our Lord Jesus. And before I left this place, I will ask everybody all together to read from the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 25. It says, "Let us not give up the habit of meeting together, as some are doing. Instead, let us encourage one another all the more, since you see that the day of the Lord is coming nearer." Thank you.